+1. Disruptor hates 2 heroes, so
maybe they should grab the ogre.
no ogre though.
Yeah, not
the hero.
And they've decided it will be the Tidehunter.
Nice.
So it looks like it will be the position for Doom moving around, and now it will be Tidehunter take the offlane. Too much free farm, but Crystallize very happy to have a fairly passive laner like that in this context. Looks like Lil is going to rotate into the jungle. He's going to find himself one of those alpha wolves, so he'll have some pretty decent right-click damage.
Especially in a little trio scenario. Tri-lane, trio, you know, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at this wrap from him, too.
Yeah, Zayat's in a lot of trouble. That's a first blood drawn by LeBron. Navi didn't even have to do much for it. Just the squishy wisp dying to auto attacks. Seema is going to be able to make it out. One more auto attack is not enough. Blizzy now completed. Lil also just doing an incredible job controlling runes. He's going to stand on top, denies it from Blizzy. Oh, however, this time Wisp will also get one of the bounty runes up top. Call down, going to go into General. Big damage coming in onto this Tidehunter. Homing missile will connect, and there will not be enough to save him. Cass going to start bouncing around, though. The glimpse back from the TP, and LeBron will have no choice but to hide under the tower. The safe lane try for Vega actually working out pretty well.
Yeah, down bottom, Undershock running in the Lil. Gets the big old tree hit.
Double damage on Tiny is just too much.
It's still pretty low. Have anything again, no runes to bottle up.
Really does feel like a poverty
wisp.
wisp.
He's south. All right, he's good, never mind. Okay. What are we gonna do now though? We're still waiting on this exorcism to be used by Denny. Oh, there's the Ravage
up top. They are gonna connect on the wisp. He tries to tether away. He might still be able to live. No, anchor smash is there. LeBron on the other side taking a lot of damage as Undershock now rotates in. The toss will find that kill. They go 1 for 1, support for support, but now Tide glimpsed back up. Another anchor smash that does not mitigate rocket barrage damage. And he is going to get brought down. Another kinetic field nicely placed. Double kill. In this couple hundred gold lead throughout most of the match. Good call on the Roche as they do deploy the exorcism for this. A recently completed medallion on Lil also makes this a lot easier. Vega are nearby. They could come in and try to contest this, and it looks like they will.
Medallion might save it. Oh no.
Oops, Static Storm Kinetic Field in the pit, sort of off the mark, but the call down actually going to do a lot of damage. Navi with a lot of low health heroes, but General with a great Ravage breaks up the fight. They get the kill on Undershock. Doom comes out on a batten, but he does have the borrowed time, and he's going to heal through it. Lil taking a lot of damage inside of the Roche pit, but they're going to turn onto the Abaddon. Roche so low, they'll lose Lil here. Radiant does kill Roche, and Lil is the one to grab the Aegis, so even though he goes down, he will come back to life. Zayats did buy back to make this happen. Lil taking so much damage from the Rocket Barrage and homing missile will end up being a triple kill from Palantimos as the DP
oh my God, that glimpse
does make it away.
Came off cooldown. I don't know if they would have been able to kill him anyway, but...
So Vega heading this direction.
He's got the Rage TP.
Zayat's in the tree line. Yeah, you're right. They don't have any way to interrupt it. Unless they can burst him down. Undershock. Yeah, it's going to be off the mark. Now Doom comes the other way. They're going to jump on the Disruptor. Navi were ready for this. They do initiate onto Blizzy as well. There's the borrowed time. DP's going to get away for now, but the Death Ward comes out. Palantimos comes back in. They toss the Tomb Disruptor forward. That'll be the end of him. Now Blizzy very low. He's going to be the target of choice if they can lock on him, but instead it's Undershock. They've got the dust. He's going to go down on the back line. It's a 2-0. The rest of Vega maybe going to make it out. Zayats with a tether. He will make it across to Palantimos, who's popped that shrine. But Navi were ready and waiting for that. The bait was real.
I've been that Disruptor. That's the sad life. You are useless. You're going to die anyway. I'm just going to throw you in.
Blizzy gets a little greedy, goes to farm those neutrals, and they do catch him with a relocate. It'll save him. Queued up, and instead of buying that second orb, it looks like he's made the call to switch to the BKB.
Oh, that is so rough. Oof.
But yeah, Ultimate Orb, very expensive. One of the least value items, so to speak, in terms of cost per staff. But here we go. Down bottom, Undershot gets an initiation. Slayer with a good Static Storm Kinetic Field, and now the relocate from Wisp. Crystallize getting very low, but the Ravage secures the kill on Zayats, and now Crystallize is going to do what little he can. They go 1 for 1. The end of the day, not ideal for Navi, but they were outnumbered, and at least he's able to trade. They're just out of the range of the Sentry. I think Navi saw this, and they will be ready.
I don't think they can capitalize on it, though, honestly. Like, they don't have Ravage. So, well, they're going to try and go into it, but...
I think it's more that just Navi won't get caught here with this smoke. But Roche will totally make it worth it if Vega can do this.
10-second BKB for Dendy. This is huge. Needs a big silence.
Now Tidehunter goes in. Static Storm Kinetic Field to start things off. The Exorcism as well. The Doom shuts down the Tiny. He'll buy back straight away, but Palantimos trying to stand his ground. He's going to get brought down, too. The BKB's not enough. Happy to trade the support for that kill as now Blizzy is on the run. Navi steamrolling their way through this fight. The borrowed time's already been used, so it will be a kill on the Abaddon. Tiny does get dusted, and oh no. Oh, this could be a dieback for Undershock. He now gets silenced. Dendy will get glimpsed back, but Crystallize has closed the gap. General's here. The relocate, it'll save him. They ping out the Wisp. It looks like they do want to punish this Wisp this time. But so costly for Vega. They don't get Roche, they don't win the fight, and Tiny has to burn his buyback.
Yeah, Dendy was on point with that silence. He caught all three of them inside the pit. They felt pretty safe, like playing inside the Static Storm, and it's something they couldn't cast anything. Ava died, I think, before he even cast. The line is fairly accurate as to where the Dire team are. Navi closing in past the illusions.
Yep.
They say, no, don't kill those.
Five
Don't want to
hero
attack.
smoke.
Sioma almost dies in the exact same place in 3 by the Shrine.
Who's he gonna go for? The Ravage connects on 4. It's a beautiful initiation, and now Navi are focusing down this Wisp. Zayats tries to get out with the Glimmer Cape, but it's not enough as they dust him. A lot of low health heroes will limp back as Blizzy gets left behind.
Oh, the Aghams. What? What? I didn't say anything.
B for Dendy.
Age is still up for another 2 minutes as well here for Crystallize.
And the MKB in the inventory of the Lifestealer. So they'll go right for this top lane. Of course, there is a glyph for Vega. Undershot comes in. There's the Aeon Disc on Dendy, so that will delay the push a little bit. But Abaddon gets doomed and just obliterates. Pardon me, the Ravage comes out, obliterates the backline, but BKBs come out. Abaddon does get off the ult. He's full healed. He's killed LeBron, and actually the tide goes down. Navi might have gone in a little aggressively. They finally kill the Abaddon. Wisp gets caught by the Yules, silence, nowhere to go. But 2 cores from Vega still relatively healthy. Is this going to be enough to stop the second Exorcism? Dendy still hasn't popped the Refresher Shard. There it goes. And Exorcism is back. The one glyph has been used. They will catch the Doom. Buyback now from Blizzy. Navi trying to hold on. Undershot gets low and he gets brought down. Blizzy does have the borrowed time. It's keeping him alive a bit longer. Crystallize getting low, but there it is. The Aegis gets utilized. Dendy with his second BKB. Still 2, putting pressure on this tier 3. All their teammates are down, and with that buyback, Crystallize and Dendy
need a glimpse.
do back up. Rage will
guy.
stop it. TP up in 1 second, and Crystallize will be able to make it home. Last Refresher Shard to finish off the mid lane of Barracks. Yeah. So still a double Exorcism to deal with. And of course,
they've actually handed it over to Ava here.
Well, what's kind of crazy, though, is, you know, even if Navi get Megas, as long as they don't lose that Rapier...
He's so close to them right now. Where's Gyro?
Blizzy, he's the one that's going to get doomed here. Tiny comes in. This Abaddon's taking a lot of damage, and he will fall.
The Gyro's here.
Oh, my. Gyro doing a lot of damage. Brings
God, he was
down
disarmed.
Dendy, but no, he can't do anything. Dendy's going to stand his ground, and that'll be the Aegis. I think this might be the end of the Rapier. What an awkward fight for Vega to take with Palantimos. He does not have the BKB anymore. The Ravage locks him down. Zayats falls, and the rest of Vega follows suit. After all that, Trent, what a sad way for this game to end for Vega.
Wow. I mean, you knew that was probably coming, but a fair attempt.
Did I, though?
Come on now.
The Abaddon can be doomed and dying just straight up. No borrowed time, no
He was
nothing.
trying to create a fight outside the base so they wouldn't get Megas, and then they were ready to relocate. It makes sense.